Hi guys, Amanda here from Faithfully Homemade. Today I am going to walk you through the activities that I have for my 3-year-old this week for homeschool. And these are either phonics or math activities. And the first one I have here is a little dog theme. I am using my alphabet match activity, but I'm using it in a different way. So if you have this activity, this is going to give you an idea of how you can use it in a totally different way. I have paired it up with this puzzle. This is a Melissa and Doug, and it's a doggy, and it has these little pieces. I'm going to take them off. And what he's going to do is, he already knows his capital and his lowercase letters, because what this activity is matching up your capital letters. Here, I'll show you. It has these little dogs, and it has like the capital A, and then he has to find this is obviously C, but he would find the capital or the lowercase a, and he would match it up to feed the dog. That's what this activity is. But what I'm going to do, since he already knows that, is what we're going to do is I'm going to give him a letter, and then what I did is I pulled out the vowels. Okay, so for example, I'm going to give him a letter. He's going to say the name. He's going to say B, and I'm going to say, what sound does that make? B. And then I'm going to give him a vowel. So I'm going to give him a vowel. I'm going to say, what letter is this? He's going to say A. I'm going to say, what does it say? A. Then we're going to put them together, and I'm going to have him blended together because he's been learning blends lately, where he blends a consonant and a vowel together. So he's now going to blend it together. B, A, ba. If he does it correctly, he gets a puzzle piece to put on his doggy. Then we'll do another one, and we'll keep going, and each one he gets correct, he's going to add another puzzle piece. So I'm going to grab another one here. So instead of doing B, we'll do a blend with C. So he will say K, and then I'll give him a vowel, let's see, K goes before I and E, C before the other three. So I'll give him like C and O, for example, and he can blend K, A, Ka, like for a cot that you would sleep on, or kop, or any other word that would be ka. And then he could grab his puzzle piece if he does it correctly and put it on there. And we'll just keep going until he has gotten all the puzzle pieces and he has filled up his little doggy here, like so. Okay, so we'll just keep on doing a consonant and a vowel blend like so. So that is what I am going to do with him for that this week. So just another way to repurpose some of the activities that I made that we've used in the past. Now that he's kind of excelled and passed what we were using them for, we can kind of repurpose them and still use them for other things. And I matched it up with the doggy puzzle just to make it more fun because it was a dog theme. All right, that's the first activity. Let me show you the next one. All right, this next activity he's already done, but we are still having fun with it. So this is pumpkin sound puzzles. This is from my fall early learners activity. It's one of my fall early learners activity centers. I will leave a link below to everything that if it's something I made that you can get off my website, I'll leave links below. But all he does is he has to match the alphabet with the picture. So A for apple, he matches it up and he makes a pumpkin. So these are just perfect for October. Here's the C. C goes with cow. They're perfect for October, making pumpkins. And so we're going to just do these again because he had a lot of fun with them. Sometimes I pull out the same activities again if he really enjoyed it. So we'll do that one again. Okay, so I did another repurposing of something that I made that we've done before. These are some of my phonics activity cards, and these are the blend cards. And since I told you he's been doing blends where he takes the sound ha, ha, and he sounds it out. Well, I decided to grab some magnets that I have. I have these animal magnets. Some of them are Melissa and Doug, and some of them are from a different magnetic set. But the ones that are like real colorful, those are Melissa and Doug, and then these ones were from a different set I have. But anyways, what he's gonna do is, I'm gonna put some of these magnets out. Okay, so I'm using just a little tiny chalkboard here. And you can use a cookie sheet for this too, just anything that's magnetic. And then I pulled out the cards that would match these. So I would give him a card, and he would blend it out. So this is hat, and then he has to find the animal that starts with hat. So for this one, it would be hamster, and he would match it up. Okay, so then this one is da, so this one would be dog. Now this is kind of tricky. These ones are supposed to be puppies, and this is a dog. So dog would go with that one. And then this one is ba for bunny. So after he segments and blends, he's going to find the picture that matches, and so on. This is ha for hen. Even though this looks like a rooster, we're going to pretend it's a hen. And then this is pith for pig. And then I have a fifth for fish. And I have duck for duck. And then I have puff for puppies. So, yeah. So that is what he will do with that. So if you own my phonics activity cards and you own these blends, there's a way you can do it. You can match them up with either magnets, or you could, if you had pictures of these animals, I could match them up that way, whatever you have. So we had magnets, so we are going to do it that way. Okay, another activity I have for him this week. If you're noticing a theme, I kind of went crazy with Melissa and Doug activities this week. I love their stuff, and we have a lot of it, and we haven't used it in a while, so I thought I would pull some Melissa and Doug toys out for him this week. Anyways, what I did is these are just some basic words, and he isn't quite reading words yet. Like I told you, he's starting with blends, but he can still practice because he knows the sound. So I pulled out only short vowel words. So I have sun, on the back of here is hen, cat, dog, bus. We won't be doing car because that's a special sound, but we'll be doing bus, pig, and we won't be doing cow because that's special. So anyway, we'll be doing these, and then
I want to do these.
You want to do those too?
Yeah.
And it comes with the little pieces, and so he just has to put them on.
Mom, I got so much ice in there.
You have ice in your cup?
Yeah, I put 2 more ice in there because I want some big.
Okay. Anyways, I'm not going to go through it right now, but he has to just put the pieces on here to make the different words, and we'll sound them out as he puts it on there. I'll ask him what the sound is for each letter, and we'll just have fun with that. So these are just a lot of fun. Okay, and then the last phonics activity I pulled out for him is the my Fall Blend Match Early Learners Activity Center. These actually we will probably do in a pocket chart, but all it is it's blends, so it's a consonant and a vowel blend, and he has to match it up with the picture. And since it's fall themed, it has the pumpkins and the leaves and the scarecrow. But anyways, so this one would match up together, so muff for muffin. So he just would have to, obviously I would give him one at a time, and then I'd give him probably 2 choices of pictures that he would have to go ahead and match up. And we would probably do it, as you see in this picture, on a pocket chart. That's probably the best way to match them up without getting cards all over the place. But that will be the other phonics activity he has for this week. Okay, so real quick, he has been learning how to count past 10 to count to 20. And so for this week, I pulled out my Teen Number Activity Center. This is from my Early Learners Math Curriculum, the unit on teen numbers. This is Honey, Count, and Cover. And what he has to do is, there are these cards with numbers. Obviously, you can see 10 frames on them. Actually, they're 20 frames because I put 2 10 frames together because they're numbers past, they're teen numbers. And then what he has to do is he will take Play-Doh, and what he'll do is he'll count how many. So looking at this one, this is the number 11. Here I have 10. One more is 11. So he will have to count his dots, count the number 11. Then he has to find it on the mat. It's right here. He'll put the Play-Doh there, and he'll stick his number 11 honey pot on the Play-Doh because it's bears and they're honeybees. So anyways, he will do that, and then we'll do another one. So he will, some of them have the hive. Here's a 10, 15, 16. So he will have to count 16. He will find the number 16 on his mat, which is right here. I'm hoping this is getting, yeah, you can see it. And he will put it there, and he will stick 16. And we will just continue until he's covered up all the numbers on his mat. So he'll have a lot of little sticks there, but that'll be kind of fun. because we are doing teen numbers, I also pulled out this activity. This one is teen numbers as well. And it is also from that same unit in my math curriculum. And he just has to count the robots. And then he has to mark how many it is by finding the number. So here's 4, 8, 12. And so he's going to use a manipulative. These are just some fall little objects that I've been using this month because it's, you know, fall themed. And he's just going to take a little object and he's going to cover up his, what did I say? It was 4, 8, 12. 3 times 4 is 12. But anyways, he won't know how to do the multiplication, but he can count 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he has to find the number 12 and cover it up. Or obviously he can use a clothespin clip to clip his answer. But these are all just little robots. He's going to count the robots and then he's got to try to find the number. And he's only 3, so this is, you know, pretty advanced for him, but he's doing pretty good. He will be 4 in December, so he's getting close to 4 here. So anyways, that is what he will be doing with that. And then just one more activity to show you real quick. Okay, so the last activity, I have been trying to teach him how to compare numbers. And so this is also from my early learners math curriculum. And this is from the comparing numbers unit. And it's dinosaurs. So what he's going to do is he's going to take 2 cards and he'll put them on the map. So there's one and there's one. And he has to count the spikes on the dinosaur's back. So this dinosaur has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this dinosaur has 2. And then he has to use his signs here to tell if it's greater or less than or equal to. Well, he's going to use the greater than egg here because this dinosaur has more than this dinosaur. So 5 is greater than 2. So that's what he will do, and then we can do some more. We can take those off and do some more cards. And he has also learned, I teach them that this is like an alligator's mouth, and he always wants to eat the bigger number. So if the bigger number's on this side, he'll eat that way, and if the bigger number's on this side, he'll eat that way. And if they're both the same, he just keeps his mouth closed. So that's what the equal sign is. So anyways, he's already learned that part. So then knowing that, he's able to do his signs for greater than, less than, and equal to. So we will do the dinosaur one this week. And then that is it. That's all I've got in his boxes for this week. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.